everybody, including that Sifuna. Even before that, when these appointments of CSS were on, his name was also being dangled somewhere. And when it failed, the bitterness started. There are things that we just don't say. And I don't want to go that way.
You've gone there. So why?
Now, it has been revealed that the reason why Edwin Sifuna has denied being part of the broad-based leaders, or being part of the leaders who are handing with President William Ruto ahead of 2027 election. Listen to what the SG of ODM, Catherine Omaya, was saying in the NTV break. Let's listen at the state of the nation. Also, remember to subscribe and like my channel. Thank you so much.
Let me answer something. We cannot say that everybody fits. We fit, yes, but everybody has their timing. What was so wrong with somebody being patient? Yeah, so
who vetoed Sifuna's appointment to cabinet?
I don't know.
Because you're saying his name had been floated, but then
he floated
was
himself.
Serious consideration.
He floated his name himself.
Who removed it? Is it Raila or Ruto?
No, they needed few. They didn't need everybody.
So was it Raila or Ruto that?
No, they needed few, and we took the best.
I'm told by the director your phone has some interference. All
right.
I think they're calling to ask you.
We are actually getting out of Azimio. We have already tabled our decisions to the political parties, organ. They are going to handle that. We are getting out. Yeah, we decided in the neck. We have organs that decide for the party. So we are no longer. If anybody said that we are in Azimio, actually Azimio was there because of ODM. We did everything. Sometimes somebody can be a baggage. You carry a heavy load, even if you have a friend and it's always you doing everything, paying the bills and all that, you get a place where you say, we have to part. There's a better partner somewhere. So before negotiations, we have to drop some people, unfortunately, and get on others on our bandwagon. So before that, I had also said that Friday we gave a mandate, our party leader, to start the negotiations with a few able women and men who will be chosen to join in the negotiations. When you go to any negotiations, you will either agree or disagree. So we have many cards. It's not a must that we agree, and if we don't agree, then we have another card. And that card is we field our own candidate. We have from the party leader to the deputy party leaders to, very able women and men in ODM that can handle that.
So let me tell you what I'm gathering from that. The work of checking the government was so hard, you decided, wacha tujitoe kwa your position. Let's join the government. Like, checking them is just impossible. We're not going to eat. We're not going to benefit. It's just, it's thankless work. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave Azimio, then we can peacefully be in government.
On that. Sometimes you can be a fence sitter if you choose, or fight from outside the fence, or go in and fight better. Going in meant that you now know what is at stake, what you need also to pluck for your people, what you need to harvest that you couldn't. You cannot be asking for something you don't know if it exists. But when you are inside, then you know that this cake indeed exists. So what is there for our people? When ODM goes in any government, you will see that even these appointments, somebody in Turkana gets, somebody in Masai gets, somebody in Luyaland gets. It's not about one region getting. A huge difference when Gachagua was there. Gachagua used to say, the Mount Kenya region gets 50% whenever we have appointments or anything to be shared. Mount Kenya, one region, gets 50%. So Ruto is squeezed to remain with this 50, and he had to give across the country, which was so selfish. An egocentric leader like that in Kenya is a disaster. So whenever you mention ODM, ODM is Kenya. Go to Wajir, it's there. Go to Coast, it's there. Come to Western, where I was born and raised. Very proud of my land. It's there. So if ODM says we want 50%, it means if we get, Kenyans have gotten it. So going inside, we see better. We sit on the table. We create the menu. We are not the ones planned to be eaten. We plan to eat with everybody. It's not about being selfish, just going there thinking of how our stomachs will.
But there's no guarantee.
Expand.
There's no guarantee that will happen. You
there
know that.
is today, as I sit here. What has never happened in Busia County is happening. The buildings that are coming up, this government is building. The roads, since I was born, even an oldest road that was marked to be tarmacked years and years ago, it is now being tarmacked this year. What was so off? Whoever had the mantle to distribute these resources equitably never did. They focused on regions that benefited them, not all Kenyans. So today, as I speak, even our former senator, our former longest serving attorney general's road is muddy. So Ruto is going through his powers to, he's already launched. I'm so excited to see that road tarmacked. Some roads that nobody even bothered, and yet Busia is actually one of the basket of Kenya.
I'm looking at my Eric. We can never
dual carriageway.
Separate ourselves from the proximity to power in order for development to happen.
If you come to Busia today, we have two customs. If you looked at the road, you will weep. And yet every second, Busia County is creating a lot of wealth for Kenyans. So how can you not even think of such a small town? That town is a city in hiding. We should come out of our shell and make Busia a 24-hour working.
So Catherine, all those things that you're saying are because of William Ruto, not because of ODM, right?
No. Because ODM went in and negotiated.
No,
Baba, actually, before Baba's demise, he said, we defend devolution. What does that mean? Defending devolution means we channel anything for Kenyans through the counties. So it is us to task the governors that we choose.